Hello again everybody, welcome to the second leg of this little tour around Spain and Portugal. I hope you all enjoyed the first part, and I'm hoping to put all the different legs here and have fun entertaining videos coming ahead. So while I start up again, it's Santander the last stopped at. I'll let you have a wee read again of the challenge or the route that we're going to be taking, and start up this little beast again. And at this point I had came out my sim. I was, remember originally I said in the last plan that I was going to continue the legs 2 or 3 days. Something came up that day and I did have to switch the plan completely, my sim right down, and ended up having to restart again from scratch on a different day. So we are placed in a slightly different area of the airport at the moment for that reason, because I just put myself in a parking spot. So as you can see, the mouse glitch is giving me a wee bit of a few pointers here. Yep. There we go, it sounds good. Has it started okay? Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Sounds like a car every time I twitch it every time. It's funny. But let's get these lights and things on. I probably do all this in the wrong order, remember? I'm just casually starting up my machine. My wee favourite airplane at the moment. While we wait for the Garmins to set up, we'll make a big screen. It's just loading all the databases and things in just now. At this point it just takes a few clicks for it to register. It's all down to the mouse glitch at the moment. It's not too bad, I can use the machine, so it's not actually that bad as it is made out. Maybe you can hear that overfly airplane in the window. Maybe in real life. And yeah, when we try to turn this as well, we do have a wee few glitches. But we get there. It gets there. Slowly but surely we get there. That's the whole point of doing all this on the ground before flying as well. Doing this in the air and trying to move the heading back so often in the air, it's not much fun, but yeah. Yep, we're still trying to turn this knob. It'll work, don't worry. Just persevere, people. It does work. There's no rush. Got all the time in the world. Okay. It doesn't actually sound as though my engines are running. Sounds as though it's very, very faint, doesn't it? Never started it up properly today. Seems as though it's trying. Even the... Yeah, I don't think the engines are on. Look at them gauges while I'm setting this up. I don't think the switch actually switched the machine on properly. Engine's on properly. Let's just check. Aye, look, it's still, it's had to slowly try to turn. Right, bear with me a wee second, people. I'm going to fix this. Let's just start the engine back up again properly. There we go. All I had to do was just turn the switch again and just start it up. I didn't have to do much else. I'm not interested in the video and cutting it all out again, but let's just carry on. And we're off.
Santander Ground Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee with Alpha request taxi for takeoff west departure.
Bravo Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee taxi to and hold short of runway 29er using taxiway Bravo Tango 2 Tango 1 Yankee 1. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 29er via taxiway Bravo Tango 2 Tango 1 Yankee 1 Uniform Zulu Yankee.
So I think we chopped that guy's head off as well while we're turning around. I don't know if anybody noticed that. But yeah. So points for any observations, MD that's been watching the first video. We came in on the runway at end 11 and we're coming out on 29, and that was all because I had a couple of waypoints in the previous leg that I was trying to see if I can include into the sim, but it turned out not so great, so I ended up editing it from the video, and it was coming into this airport in a different kind of approach the other way. So I ended up coming in on runway 11 or 11, whatever way we say it, and because we're heading back out again, I'm following ATC. I never used the wind or anything. I'll maybe start looking at that soon, but for the moment I'm just going to use the instructions that ATC gives me, and they've gave us the taxi or the takeoff from 29, so we're heading back to the other side of the runway just for fun. So we've come in one way and we're going out the other. So kudos to everybody that noticed that in the last video. And this taxi down here just now. I'm trying to keep like these wee bits of taxi and things in as well, not just in the middle of the flight, because this is part of the tour. It's part of investigating airports that we've not been to, which is all the fun of doing these wee things in somebody else's flight plan. So it makes it all the more interesting in my book. And as you can see, nobody's around again, so we're pretty quiet. And I think what happened on this video as well is I was messing around with flow, and I think I ended up taking the live weather off. So I think I've got clear skies, which is why we're getting a quite good day here. So we'll roll with it on this video. and then I'll bring live weather into the next legs for definite.
Santander Tower, Bravo, Sierra, Uniform Zulu Yankee, at runway 29er, ready for departure to the west.
Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee altimeter 29er.9er, 21 calm departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 29er.
Cleared for takeoff runway 29er, Uniform Zulu Yankee.
Okay, so let's get ourselves set up. And because there's nobody around, just done a wee quick check a wee second ago, don't see MD in the process. We'll turn round and we'll just do another rolling takeoff here instead of stopping, and we'll just go for it. We go, nice and smooth again. Perfect.
Uniform Zulu Yankee, continue for west departure.
Santander Tower, Bravo, Sierra, Uniform Zulu Yankee, continue for west departure.
And as you can see here, put myself into nav mode, I get myself up in the air, get myself established, and then I'll use autopilot here. Because I do want to take in some of the sights as well. Whoops. I really do forget about that little flipping landing gear in this plane. Too used to the wee 152 and 172. Oh, right, up we go again. Yep. It's looking good. Fly over the area. We've got all these mountains and different fields and things. It does remind me of home round about here. Yeah, I'll get on well living in this part of Spain. Maybe better because I might have the sunshine to go along with it.
Leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Santander Tower, Bravo, Sierra, Uniform Zulu Yankee, frequency change. Santander approach, Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, is type C182, RG 5 miles west of Santander, 1,000 feet. Request flight following.
Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, Santander approach. Squawk 4601.
Squawk 4601, Uniform Zulu Yankee.
Uniform Zulu Yankee radar contact 6 miles west of Santander, 1,200 feet. Altimeter 29er.9er2.
Roger, Uniform Zulu Yankee.
Yeah, well, scenery does look really good round about here. And there's plenty of fields for me to go and explore. I'm really enjoying this little tour at the moment. I hope you are all too as well. You can let me know in the comments if you are. Yeah. It's a little fun. I'm quite enjoying it and it's giving me extra practice along the way. And what I was going to do as well is I was going to try and cut out some of this little bit of the flight is to bring the video a wee bit down, but I realised afterwards that one of the first POIs wasn't too far away from the airport and it should be coming up soon, so I just left this wee section in and make a slightly longer video instead. But yeah, but hopefully still entertaining enough. And the reason for me coming up so high as well is because I did see some of the terrain around about with the mountains and things in my last video. I thought there's a possibility there's going to be more, so just to be safe I'll come up to about this height at the moment and we can deal with it afterwards. Not necessarily say I'll do this all the time, but I'm getting to see this at the same time as you. I've not flown this at all, so there's been no practice runs, no nothing. This is me purely in the sim, flying as you see it. So I'm getting to investigate at the same time. It doesn't actually look too bad terrain wise this side here though, so possibly could have came down a little lower. Yeah. I'm sure. Can we go with speed? I think I was sort of sorting myself out there. I'm sure the first POI is not far from here. And at the moment, see, I'm going to have to start learning how to use that mixture properly, I think. Because I'm just pulling it out and hoping for the best. Don't really see the gauge moving. So I need to start learning. And the best idea of using that, so I maybe not pulling it far enough, I don't know. But I'll start watching videos and I'll start learning. And I'll try and get that working properly. I wasn't too great at it, to be honest, in the 172 either, or the 152. So one thing that is not sinking in at the moment. Maybe I've just overloaded with everything else, I don't know. But yeah, well, I'll get it to sink in eventually. And I'll understand how that actually works properly. Could maybe have cut this wee section out inside the plane, just staring at the plane at the moment, but oops, here we go, yeah.
Zulu Yankee, contact Madrid Center on 118.275. Good day.
118.275, Uniform Zulu Yankee. Madrid Center, Bravo, Sierra, Uniform Zulu Yankee, 2,100 feet.
Bravo, Sierra Uniform, Zulu Yankee, Madrid Center, altimeter 29er.9er to continue as planned.
So this is the BPOI here, and because I never brought myself down low enough, this is a picture that was on the plan to what this little villa is supposed to look like, but I did end up forgetting to bring myself down further, but it should be down there somewhere. Hopefully you can see it in the sim. Sort of. But for reference anyway, the picture's up in the top left hand corner of what it looks like in real life. So it's supposed to be some sort of villa, which if you do the flight plan yourself, you'll be able to investigate and figure out why it's there. As we're flying over towards the second POI, I think end up, the way I've situated it, I think it ends up coming out into the sea and along the coast. So instead of keeping all that in, when we pass this little beach and everything section here, what I'll end up doing is I'll just cut out some of that and we'll come up to the approach a wee bit later on. So I think I kept this wee bit here in because just up at this wee sort of, I don't know what you call that with the water and that wee sort of pond area, I don't know what that's called. But good for seaplanes right enough to come down. There was a nice sort of wee beach, maybe sort of like a wee holiday section, I don't know. The boats and things to come in. So I thought that's quite nice scenery wise. Just to keep that in and have a wee look down underneath. Don't know what this area is called, so if anybody is watching does know what it's called, you can always let me know below. I like to hear. But, yeah. There's a bridge for certain people as well, who likes to go on the bridges. Feel free to go, on you go. I'm not. I'm just going to fly over. Head towards our next POI. So what I'll do here is I'll cut out a bit of this section, just not to bore you with any more sort of water terrain and coastal. I think it's just the edge of the coast, which is not really much to see. So what I'll do is I'll try and in a wee moment, just coming up round about now, and I'll see you all as we're closer. So hello, brought you back at this point because we're still, at the moment we're still heading towards the next POI, which is along the coast. But what I'll try to do is try and configure myself coming in for the airport beside it, because it's not really situated and shown great on the world map. It's a proper airport, and I thought what better way to try and use some of the Garmin things and see if we can get it to come in. So I think I set myself up for, I don't know if anybody in the comments knows what the Y and Z ILS ones are. Can somebody give me a wee shout? Because I didn't know which one was which. So at the moment I think I just picked the Y one. Why not? And then I'm pretty sure that C120Y was close to the route. So I think I picked that as a transition as well.
Contact Asturias approach on 118.15. Good day.
118.15 for Uniform Zulu Yankee. Asturias approach Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, 2,100 feet.
Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee Asturias approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
So my co-pilot was taking care of ATC there for me. I was just having a wee look around to see what's happening, and then because it is going towards the next POI, but I want to have myself established on this runway as well, instead of just filming it. So what I'll do is I'll direct myself to the start of the approach and we'll come down nicely that way, rather than take my plane over to the other POI. Just wanted to try and make sure I can try and learn different approaches using different things in the aeroplane. So that was my idea for this. And it looked nice and simple enough, this one. In the right direction we're heading. We're not going too far off, of course. So, and if I left that POI in, it would have came too close to the airport, and I would have had to fly over the airport, turn round to come back to reconnect onto this nice approach and come backwards. So I thought, what better way is just start it just now, and we can use drone cam a wee bit later on to see the POI, rather than fly my plane over it. That was my idea. Hopefully this works. A nice day outside it is. Looking out the windows, and I get better at using this as well. Maybe need to start putting my co-pilot in the actual cockpit with me, because she does handle ATC, but I've got her visual reputation not shown, just for the ease of working it out on the Xbox and not causing any glitches. It's part of the reason for that. Do like the area around here. Yep, it does definitely remind me of home. I'm not gonna lie. Home with a bit nicer weather. That's what it rings a bell to me. So I have put approach mode on just a little bit early. At that point I accidentally took the autopilot off. Wasn't meant to. So that's me fixing myself back on schedule again. I think as we make this turn round here as well, we can see in the distance the runway as we configure ourselves up. Yep, looks good. Nicely established. Sounds good to me. Start introducing flaps and things. I think I have at this point. Is this the point I'm doing it? Not too sure. It's looking good. I need to start looking at the approach plates as well to see what kind of altitude I should be at, just at the top of the glide slopes. But I'm sure in this video I didn't do that. I'm sure it all works out fine as I bring myself down to the 1100. It was just a guide in my own head that I went by. When official. So just get myself nicely sorted here. There's a bridge for all you bridgy people. Sure you'd have fun finding all these as well. I could have went into that one no problem, but I was trying to keep my plane in the correct way and try and learn to come down on this approach into this airport. And while we're doing that, this is the POI that I was going to come over to. So while my plane's taking care of itself, we'll come over and visit this quickly while we're in the area. And here we go, and there's a little picture up in the top right hand corner to show what it should look like in real life. But yeah, the Sims shows it quite well. But that's what this was supposed to be, and I think it was supposed to be some sort of centre. But again, I haven't done any investigation on what it is, so feel free to look it up in Google and maybe tell me in the comments if you find anything, or if anybody knows this area and what the wee centre is. Whoops. Just a warning, just to put my landing gear down, because I was introducing some more flaps at this point. Quite clearly see it ahead, no problem. It's looking good. It is classed as a proper airport, but it should be okay, especially because ILS and everything towards it, URs and whatever other approaches it was there. Technically at this point really should have my mixture pushed all the way back in again for landing as well. But I don't think I've noticed that. Is there another bridge down there to the left?
Asturias Tower Bravo, Sierra Uniform Zulu Yankee, 3 miles east, 1,100 feet to land.
Bravo, Sierra Uniform, Zulu Yankee, Asturias Tower. Altimeter 29er, 2 wind calm, make straight in runway 29er. Uniform Zulu Yankee, follow the C-182 RG on final. Wind calm, cleared to land runway 29er.
I'm pretty certain that's it captured the glide slope. Remember, I'm watching this from a little tiny screen. I'm pretty sure we're on the glide slope now. So
Uniform Zulu Yankee, acknowledge last transmission.
whoops. This is where I need to do manual skills. I'll need to check that settings.
Uniform Zulu Yankee.
Yeah, we're looking good. Autopilot off. And then I'll do a stupid thing here and put more flaps in. Silly me, I was looking nice and good there. But yep, here we go, we've got our ourselves back on schedule. Let's just try and bring myself down. getting better. Yes. Not a bad wee landing after all.
Uniform Zulu Yankee, turn next taxiway.
What I normally do as well is I show you the G-force and everything on that one, but I ended up clicking the cross instead of clicking the wee arrow, so we don't get to see that, but I'm pretty sure there was no bounces there. I would have loved to see what the G-force was actually in it, but hey ho, we're coming down. I'm happy with that landing.
Uniform Zulu Yankee, turn next taxiway. Uniform Zulu Yankee, contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 Uniform Zulu Yankee.
As we turn around here. I'm sure I'm going to have to put in some stage parking, or do I just follow this all the way? I think I just follow this all the way to roughly where it shows me where to put it, I think. There's no toilet. Whoops, coming off line here. Come on, back I go. Better. And there was nobody around again here as well, which is a bit quiet again. But like I said, I'll try and get the live weather and things added properly for the next one. Here we go. Just a park round about here. Don't give me a parking box, but hey ho. We'll leave it sitting round about here. That'll be good. Let's just do our shutdown procedures. Remember, I'm not doing all this properly, so no shouting at me. Just learning. Hopefully eventually all this will get drummed into my brain and I won't need to use my notes anywhere. Yeah, so hope you all enjoyed again, and I'll see you all again next time soon. Cheerio everyone!